points P, Q, and R shown in the complex plane below represent the complex numbers Z1, Z2, and Z3 respectively. So we can see where P is. The coordinates of P are -4, 3. So it represents Z1, which is -4 plus 3i. If we look at Q, the coordinates are 2, 1. So that represents Z2, which is 2 plus I. And then the point R is at 3, -3, and represents Z3, which is then 3 minus 3i. On the same diagram, plot the points A, B, and C to represent the following complex numbers. A is Z1 plus 2 minus 5i. So -4 plus 3i plus 2 take 5i would put us at -2 minus 2i. So -2, -2 would be A. B is Z3 minus Z2. So that's 3 minus 3i. Take away 2 plus I. So that's 3 minus 3i. Take away 2, take away I, which is 1 minus 4i. So that's going to be 1, -4. And finally, Z3 bar. Well, we know that we just need to change the sign on the imaginary part. So that's 3 plus 3i. So that's going to go at 3, 3. So we now want to determine the real part of Z2 squared. So Z2 squared is 2 plus I times 2 plus I, which is 4 plus 2i plus 2i plus I squared. I squared is -1, so that is 3 plus 4i. The real part of that is 3. And then we want the imaginary part of Z3 divided by 1 take away root 2i. So that's 3 minus 3i divided by 1 minus root 2i. So we'll multiply top and bottom by 1 plus root 2i. So that's going to give me 3 minus 3i plus 3 root 2i take away 3 root 2 I squared all over 1 plus 2. Now, I squared is -1, so this would become plus 3 root 2. So we've got 3 plus 3 root 2. And then we'll have I into 3 root 2 take away 3 all over 3. So the imaginary part is going to be root 2 take away 1. It's just this divided by 3. Given that the complex number Z1 is a solution to the equation z squared plus bz plus c equals 0, determine the value of the real constant b and the real constant c. Now let's remind ourselves Z1 was equal to -4 plus 3i. Z1 bar, since we know that the coefficients here are real, which is -4 take away 3i, will also be a solution. That means z take away -4 plus 3i, z take away negative 4 minus 3i would be factors. So if we expand that out, we get z squared. Now when we do this one and this one, the plus 3i and minus 3i will cancel out. So we're going to get minus minus, so that's going to become a plus. So plus 4z plus 4z, that's going to be plus 8z when we expand that out. And then finally, it's going to be negative 4 plus 3i multiplied by negative 4 minus 3i. So that's a difference of squares again. So that's going to be 16 plus 9i squared. Sorry, take away 9i squared, which will be 16 plus 9, giving us 25. So B is equal to 8, C is equal to 25.